Man's perception is not bounded only by his organs of perception, if you know what I mean. He perceives more than sense can discover. This is a William Blake quote. In this video, we are talking about acceptance. And today we are reading Neville Goddard's Power of Awareness, Chapter 13. However much you seem to be living in a material world, you are actually living in a world of imagination. The outer physical events of life are the fruit of forgotten blossom times, results of previous and usually forgotten states of consciousness. This is why when you sleep with the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you wake up under compulsion to do certain things, to encounter certain circumstances that will aid you to get what you want. And sometimes, if you actually sleep like angry and sad, the next day, not actually the next day, sometimes the next week and the next few months, if you impress it so good into the subconscious mind, you will wake up and encounter things that you don't actually want. This is why it's so important to watch your feeling state before you drop off to sleep, because this is the time that you will impress your subconscious mind. They are the ends running true to oftentimes forgotten imaginative origins. Whenever you become completely absorbed in an emotional state, you are at that moment assuming the feeling of the state fulfilled. If persisted in, whatsoever you are intensely emotional about, you will experience in your world. So if you are actually like imagining things and you imagine it to be in a bad way and you become angry about it, now you are in the feeling state of being angry, of being frustrated. You impress that onto your subconscious mind. And if you persist in it and sleep with it, you are creating your world to be like that forever. But if you change it, and you can change it, and make a new impression onto your subconscious mind, and this is easy by actually sleeping in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, sleeping accepting that you are already the man you want to be, and sleep in that assumption, you will wake up under compulsion to do certain things that will aid you to get to what you want. You will see new people, you will see new circumstances that will help you to get to what you want. These periods of absorption, of concentrated attention, are the beginnings of the things you harvest. It is in such moments that you are exercising your creative power, the only creative power there is. At the end of these periods or moments of absorption, you speed from these imaginative states to where you were physically in an instant ago. In these periods, the imagined state is so real that when you return to the objective world and find that it is not the same as the imagined state, it is an actual shock. You shocked time sense. You shocked it. Now you are actually questioning your own self. Which is the real world? What I imagined or the physical 3D hologram? Because this is a hologram. What you imagine to be true, you will experience. This is just a mirror. I told you again and again, and I will continue to tell you that this physical reality is just a mirror. When you smile, it smiles back. If you are frowning and expecting the mirror to smile, then you will be waiting for so long and nothing will happen. You have to smile first. Once you smile, the mirror will smile back. You have seen something in imagination with such vividness that you now wonder whether the evidence of your senses can now be believed. And like Kate's, you ask, was it a vision or a walking dream? Do I wake or sleep? This shock reverses your time sense. By this is meant that instead of your experience resulting from your past, it now becomes the result of being in imagination, where you have not yet been physically. Because sometimes we imagine the world based on our past. And this is a huge mistake, because if you don't have a good past, you will actually construct events in the future by imagining things to be like the past that wasn't actually good. So now you have a chance. You have a huge opportunity. You can use the powerful mind that you have, your imagination, to actually create events in the future that is actually more of what you want, more of what you desire. In effect, this moves you across a bridge of incidents to the physical realization of your imagined state. The man who at will can assume whatever state he pleases has found the key to the kingdom of heaven. The keys are desire, imagination, and a steadily focused attention on the feeling of the wish fulfilled. So I want you guys to write that down anywhere near you right now. This is the three things that you want to do, the three keys that you want to have. So they are the desire, imagination, and a steadily focused attention on the feeling of the wish fulfilled. To such a man, any undesirable objective fact is no longer a reality, and the ardent wish no longer a dream. So you are making the future dream a present fact. You're making then, now. You're making there, here. You're making everything in the now. Because remember, to the right brain perspective, everything is here and now. The past and the future is here, now. There is all that is, the present moment. All we have is the present moment. So you are creating and affecting the so-called future and past in this present moment. So you have to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled to actually alter your so-called future. The windows of heaven may not be opened and the treasures seized by a strong will, but they open of themselves and present their treasures as a free gift, a gift that comes when absorption reaches such a degree that it results in a feeling of complete acceptance. Acceptance here is the acceptance of the fact that you already are what you want. You are now actually seducing the subconscious mind to believe that it's already done. Once you believe internally in the subconscious mind that it is already an accomplished fact, then you will see miracles happen in your life. And I'm not even kidding. You will see miracles. Once you impress the subconscious mind with the desired state, it's inevitable that you will have it. If you fall asleep counting down $100,000 in cash, like counting down $100 bills, and you sleep in the feeling of acceptance that these are yours, and the next day you decided that you don't want it, it's no good. You're going to get it. You impressed the subconscious mind with that. The passage from your present state to the feeling of your wish fulfilled is not across a gap. There is continuity between the so-called real and unreal. To cross from one state to the other, you simply extend your feelers, trust your touch, and enter fully into the spirit of what you are doing. Not by might nor by power, but my spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. Assume the spirit, the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and you will have opened the windows to receive the blessing. To assume a state is to get into the spirit of it. Your triumphs will be a surprise only to those who did not know your hidden passage from the state of longing to the assumption of the wish fulfilled. The Lord of hosts will not respond to your wish until you have assumed the feeling of already being what you want to be. This is prayer. When you're assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, when you ask, it will be given to you because you ask in the feeling of it. Like you are already it. You are that man, you are that woman that already got this and this. You got that car, you got that $10 million, you got that new house, you got that new job. Whatever it might be, you already have it. You are already that man. For acceptance is the channel of his action. Acceptance is the Lord of hosts in action. The acceptance of the feeling of the wish fulfilled will do miracles in your life. And you will see the effects of it in a very short time. You can sleep today in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and tomorrow the craziest, most amazing things will happen to you. All you have to do is to land it once correctly, and it will change the course of your life forever. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I really do. If you did, subscribe to the channel. I'd like to reach more people. A lot of people need to know about this knowledge. Comment down below what you want to see next, and until next video, I will see you soon.